la clave era el río Mississippi. Y quien dominaba el río dominaba la columna vertebral de los Estados Unidos, ¿no? Pero sobre todo las entradas por Pensacola y demás. Entonces Bernardo de Gálvez era el mejor militar que teníamos en aquellos territorios, con la suerte de que encima era el sobrino del ministro de Indias, ¿no? O sea, fue perfecto, ¿no?
That's the Gulf of Mexico, that's the pass, then it comes into Pensacola Bay. This is Fort Pickens. On the other side was Fort McRae. And it was very difficult for any ship to get through here, any enemy ship, without being fired upon by either fort.
Aquí es un mapa de época que se ve cómo se desarrolló las diferentes fases de la batalla de Pensacola. Bernardo de Gálvez tomó la isla de Santa Rosa, eliminó el fuerte Piquen, pero aún así la flota española no se atrevía a entrar por esta parte porque no conocía el calado y sí conocía los cañonazos que daba el fuerte de la entrada. Entonces, como se negó a entrar la Armada Española, Bernardo de Gálvez cogió su bergantín y dice, gritó yo solo, pues entró y cruzó él solo.
Había que tener mucho arrojo para entrar en la bahía de Pensacola, defendida por los fuertes de Barrancas Coloradas, de la Media Luna y la más importante, el fuerte George. Enterado de dicha maniobra, don Bernardo de Gálvez dijo lo siguiente:
una bala de A-32, recogida en el campamento, que conduzco y presento, es de las que arroja el fuerte de la entrada. El que tenga honor y valor, que me siga. Yo voy por delante con el Galveston para quitarles el miedo. ¡Yo solo!
Se sube a ese bergantín, que es un barco pequeño, ¿no? Hace poner en el palo de trinquete la corneta, que era el símbolo de la máxima autoridad del ejército y de la campaña, dispara las salvas de cañonazos de cortesía para decir que va a pasar el jefe del ejército español, y me imagino que ante la vista absolutamente anonadada, paralizada, estremecida, tanto de los capitanes de la flota que estaban justo en la bocana que iba a pasar Gálvez, como las tropas españolas que ya habían desembarcado en la isla de Santa Rosa, y pasa por delante justo de las Barrancas Coloradas, que era una batería de 9 o 10 cañones con una potencia de fuego impresionante, pero pasa. Entonces, claro, prorrumpen en vítores y en hurras y tal, pues están orgullosísimos de su general. Y por otro lado, la flota, los capitanes de la flota, inmediatamente van a su comandante y dicen, no, que es que queremos pasar.
The American colonies were basically encircled by the British. You had the Navy off the coast and you got British troops on the west side of the colonies. So there was no way of getting supplies. So they're basically being starved. When Galvez came in, he was the governor of Louisiana. He started his campaign in New Orleans and marched eastward towards the British West Florida colony, finishing up here in Pensacola, which is the capital city. After 62 days of fighting, he actually captured the city and then opened up Florida to supply lines by land to get arms and ammunition to the Americans. And also built a reputation that when he proceeded into the Bahamas, more ships got pulled off the British blockade to chase him down, which allowed the French to meet Washington at Lexington. It was a major turning point, major turning point. Saratoga allowed the French to come over. Pensacola was like the final nail in the coffin. The British knew they weren't going to make it.
This is a wonderful collection of books from 1925 that tells the story of the names of men and their service to Galvez and how they helped achieve American independence. There are thousands and thousands of names, dates, places, documents in these books, but we have since found many, many more, and we are continuing to look. Many of the names in this book, we have thousands of names. Dugas, here's a Crespillo, Christian, Delando, Esteban Delando.
Antonio Gomez, Jose de Sotomayor, Nicolas Rosbach, Simon Lopez, Francisco del Pino.
I noticed that made it look so different. I didn't recognize it.
Well, the tree it is a shame the tree had to come down, but it...
Eulalia, their daughter.
Well, actually, they had 10 children.
Cádiz is Spain. He's related to
Esther, yeah.
Wonderful.
I'm Rhoda Gonzalez Warren, and I'm a direct descendant of Manuel Gonzalez, who came here in the late 1700s. Manuel Gonzalez was a young Spaniard who was born in San Vicente in Santander. He came here, he actually left his family home at 16 in the dead of night. In other words, he ran away from home. So he joined the Spanish Army and came to America. And they had 10 children, and so through the generations, there are very, very many Gonzalez's in the Pensacola area. It's got we call it the Rebecca
Sierra. And his wife is also here.
This is my great-great-great-great-grandfather, Dr. Eugenio Sierra. Very proud to have that Spanish blood from him running through my veins.
It's a real link to our colonial past. The road that we're walking on is actually an intact colonial era road.
Grown up with stories of our connection with Spain, and my mother would tell us all about this, and my grandfather, and we have the street named after the family, and many of our ancestors go back to the time of Bernardo de Galvez.
Bernardo de Gálvez era un fuera de serie, one in a million, como dicen aquí en Estados Unidos. Yo llevo casi 40 años con lo de Bernardo de Gálvez, pero tiene que seguir para nuestros hijos, para nuestros nietos. We are honoring today the people who died right here on this Battle of Galvez, all these Spanish, who their families, they don't know for so many years they are here. And this is in memory to all of them, to all these Spanish sailors who died over 200 years ago, but to all of them, to Spain, viva Galvez, viva Pensacola, viva Spain.
Yo solo!
Yo solo!